Shemai guys, okay, here we go. I'm back. We're back in the studio. We've got Josh behind the camera, and we've got some brand new kit that we're trying out. We've also got some more kit coming as well. So yeah, we should be a Channel 4 documentary style before long. Anyway, so enough of that. Like I said, Shemai, here we go. You've got to excuse the lockdown hair, and the only thing is now that this video is always going to be out there for this track ballast, and it's going to have my lockdown hair in it. So, but I'm determined not to cut it. I want to see how long it can go. So, anyway, right. I've had a couple of requests on using our track ballast glue. There it is. Yeah, Josh. Josh is behind us there. That camera there. Yeah. How to use our track ballast glue. Whenever I'm a diorama model, as like everybody knows, right? Please don't slate me on my ballasting, because whenever I do a railway diorama, I literally get that part down, because I think most people say that's the boring bit. Yeah, so I got a little board here. I've cut the track. The track is just I've used this time and time again. I'm going to put it down there, so Josh is going to be happy for. So when I finish the diorama, he can use for photos later on. I've already cut it. You can see that I probably butchered it. Right, I do apologise. And what I do then is to stick it down. Yeah, I use double-sided sticky foam. Okay, it's quite thick, so it gives it that elevation already, right? And I am going to pin it to the track, and I'm not interested in pinning to the track because, like I said, my side of it is all about getting the diorama done as quick as I can. So I just put a bead across there. I'm going to do sideways like that. A bead across there of this is quick. I can stick it down, and then I can start putting the ballast on top. Right, so Josh, I'm going to go on for a close shot if I can on that one. Yeah, coming being told down that way, no, the other way, that way. Yeah, see the height. That's all I'm showing you, the height on that. Look it up. Right, okay, job done. Yeah, stuck down. It's pretty stuck. Yeah, it's pretty good stuff. It's quick. It's easy. If you're diorama modeling, it's perfect for it. You aren't going to fuss around with nails and stuff like that. Okay, so. Extra fine dark grey, yeah, that's what I'm going to use for this, right? And I use a brush on all I do. We have got a ballaster or whatever you want to call it, you know, one of them things. Dina's designed it. We want to do a few tweaks. I want to get a bigger one, so you know, we're not doing this. But all I do, I go down the middle, best you can, fill it up, down the middle. There's probably people out there now absolutely screaming at me. I apologise. Like I said, I don't do this this is not my forte. Yeah, my forte is landscaping. If anybody sees my landscaping, they will know that this is not my forte. And then all I do then is just sweep it out. Josh getting some posh shots of this, I hope. So I'm trying to get that sort of sloping embankment. Well, not embankment, but that slope that you tend to see where the track is raised up. What knots am I going to do? Just push that in a bit. Push that in. So, what do you think about that, Josh?
Very good.
Yeah. He knows nothing as well. So. Okay, there's a little bit skinny bit of this also. I'm just gonna. I don't want to fuss with it too much. It's not about the ballasting. This is all about the ballast glue. Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do. There's far more experts out there than me on how to ballast. And like I said, you're all probably screaming at it. You know what I mean? You can have a go at me. I am saying I am not a track person. Okay. Yeah, I know. Maybe, you know, I mean, I'm happy with it. I suppose it's a bit lumpy, but it's not sort of like regimental. But anybody again knows me, although being an ex-holder, I'm not regimental when it comes to scenery. Okay, I reckon it's ready for the glue. Okay, so ballast down. I'm pretty happy with that. I've asked the boys, and as much expertise as the boys are, to say, you know what I mean, if it's good, I'm happy with it. You know what I mean, it's good for photos, for future stuff on the website and stuff like that. So we're going to go straight on to gluing now, right? So track ballast glue, right? Straight out of the tin. Am I right, Josh? Yeah. Yeah. Straight out of the tin, there, right? Okay. Cut the top off, a nice little thin top one. You know, a little piece like that. That's all we need, right? Now we can go straight out. You don't have to wet it at the moment. I'm going to test it first to see it dry. If not, we're going to have to try and wet. We'll wet this up to make it easier, right? But what I'm going to do now is just literally start dripping track ballast onto it. There we are. It is pooling a little bit, but it is starting to seep through. I think Josh might have to come in with some big shots here. It'd probably be quicker if the ballast was wet, but it is seeping through. Oh well, that's what it's got starting to go now, right? So we just literally a few drops on. Yeah, what we want to achieve is that wet patch there. Josh will come in later on, I think. Now. So there's some dry pits I can see, so we just dab it, work. I'm not even squeezing the bottle. All I'm using is the gravity of the glue to come up. You can see now that pools on top. Yeah, give it a bit. Voila, start to seep through. Yeah, you can see it going through, right? Okay, so that's it dry. I'm now going to show you with wetting the ballast. That was all dry. I'm going to show you now to wet the ballast with just normal special WWS Welsh H2O water. Right. This will make this make it longer to go off. Right. That would be. We say a few hours. I'm going to start saying, I've had a couple of people saying to me that it's taking a little bit longer to dry, so let's say for 24 hours, yeah, I'm pretty much sure it might go off quicker than that, right, but 24 hours total dry, right, okay, but we're adding water to it now, right, all I do is dampen the area, right, it might get the duck here somewhere, it might prolong the drying time, like I said. So, you can see that now, it's just literally boom, straight in, not even pooling. Look how quick I am. So I go along the track so Josh can play with his little new toy. Yeah, you don't want to swamp the area because one, it'll take ages to go off, and two, it just spreads everywhere. And if you've got the more ballast, there's a pain in the bum. I think that's it. So, and you can see I've used very little to get into there. Yeah, it was, you know what I mean, it's what there. Very little. Yeah, and that's a 250ml bottle, that is. Yeah, we sell it in 500 mils, and I believe we're going to sell it in 1,000 mils. Yeah, that's a 1,000ml bottle. There we go. Ta-da! Room temperature. Let's give it 24 hours, guys. I think it's going to be probably the best way to go because I have said you can dry it quicker. You can dry it with a hair dryer, right? And you can dry it within 10-20 minutes. That area, because you're just going back and forth, back and forth. But if anybody wants to do that, then lockdown seriously got to them, right? So. Leave it dry, and then I'm gonna play with it then and do some weathering on it later on. So future videos will do weathering. Like I said, this was just a short video just to show our track ballast glue, not the skills of Martin doing ballasting. it was to do with the track ballast glue. Yeah, that's all it was. So I'm hoping now that just shows you that as simple as it is using our glue. Yeah, it will dry shiny, right? It'll have a little bit of a sheen on it, but like I said, we can weather that down. You know what I mean? And most companies' products are the same anyway. We just struggle to get the sheen away. Just do a little pop there. And a little bit there. There we are. So future video I'll show you. There it is, dry, ta-da, job done. Feel free to rib me on the group. You know what I mean, about my ballasting. Thanks guys, bye bye.